Have you ever noticed that no matter how much seeking happens, that there's still a feeling that something's missing? So for me, there came a point where I began to question even the search itself. What is that seeking? What's driving it, The sense that we're not complete and whole. Was for myself anyway. This sense that I was looking outside of myself into the world, as if there was something out there that could help. And obviously listening to the various teachers does help. But there comes a point when this seeking outside of ourselves no longer works, that we feel slightly frustrated with the seeking. And quite often people say that when they just relaxed and gave up the search, that it came to a natural end, that's when the recognition happened. When they no longer felt like seeking was valuable, looking outside of themselves was valuable. And in the relaxation of that search, what's revealed is what was looking. Because it was only searching, it was only feeling like it was lacking because it was looking through a lens of a me. There was a mistaken identity. It was looking through these thoughts and concepts and ideas of a little me that needs to improve, needs to gain something else, doesn't feel whole. But I would offer what's looking is what's already whole. It's just the lens that can experience through. So it's not an actual physical lens, but that's just an easy way of describing it. It's mental activity appearing in what you fundamentally are. It's thoughts and ideas and concepts about what you are. But you never become that. Your fundamental nature never becomes the separate self me. It's just how it can experience. So you remain the infinite being. You remain what you are always, what you are now, watching this video. But the mental activity drops in the relaxation. The one that's searching, the one that's, there's nothing wrong with that. But eventually it's just seen that could have been what was keeping the feeling of not enough or got to get something going. And then what was looking all along was what we were looking for. So instead of looking out towards the world, looking out, if we turn our attention towards what's looking, it may reveal itself. And I quite often offer, the way it revealed itself for me is that I was no longer seeking forwards. I was rested back and I was relaxed. I didn't feel like I needed to get anything. Just in those few brief moments, all the seeking, all the needing to get anything relaxed. And there was this sort of equilibrium, this already okay, this, oh. And that can be so easy to miss because it's what we already are. So it's very familiar. It's just then the thoughts appear in that, and that's taken to be what we are. But what's looking, what's aware of the thoughts is your true nature. And so the mind can often paint it as some wonderful idea of what that's going to be and then keep searching for that moment. But just remember you already are it. So that what seeking is what you're looking for. So it's just resting back in what we already are, prior to the seeking, prior to the looking, prior to the feeling like there's something missing, feeling like there's something I need to get. What's already here, what just is already what you are. So it's not any different from what you are, it's just what you are without all the concepts, thoughts and ideas of what you're not, of not being enough, of feeling like there's something lacking. So it's as if there's a potential to narrow our view and take that point of view to be who we are. But if we open our focus and relax back and maybe notice what's already here, when we don't go to thoughts about not enough or got to get. And it's very quiet and very normal and overlooked because it's what you already are. It's what everybody is. It's just we take that point of view to be what we are. When this vast open view has the potential to experience itself through a narrow point of view and that becomes dominant, then that is taken to be who we are because it's a dominant experience, but what you are is the knowing of experience. So it's this way, that knows experience, that knows the thoughts, feelings, emotions, quickly adopted as my emotions, my thoughts, but they're actually just repetitive patterns appearing based in this little me that actually, when investigated, we can't find, because what's looking at that little me is what you are already. So you never become the little me. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Take care.